to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, this is the Book of Brooke, and I recently moved, so super excited to show you guys how I redecorated my entire place. So when I was moving, I was like, I'm not going too far, so I might as well honestly just try to sell all this furniture and rebuy new furniture, because honestly, I was in the process of redecorating my apartment anyway. The blue chairs were a little bit too loud for my new vibe. I'm going for it in life. So offer up in Facebook Marketplace. If you're looking to buy or sell any type of furniture, I would highly 10 out of 10 recommend. So I have so much light, so I was able to incorporate a lot of greenery and just a lot of fun stuff. So I wanted to show you all because honestly, for like the past 2 years, I have been literally obsessed with Architectural Digest, and honestly, I don't know, I feel like I think I did it kind of good. So let me know what you think. I'll take you around. This is about to be super quick. I think this is literally like 500 square feet. So, and the layout is way more open, but I'll show you guys some of the really cool pieces that I think are freaking awesome. We'll start here with this checkered dining table. So in my other apartment, I had that smaller brown table and those chairs, which I actually really loved and I was really into, and they sold so quick. Literally, I had like 200 people in my Facebook Marketplace messages wanting those chairs and those tables. I bought those chairs for $250 off of Amazon, and when I went back to go and see how much I should sell them for, they literally were being sold for $1,000. There was an island that was here, and I honestly thought it was number one, too big for these couches that I had, and number two, it just took up so much space. So I wanted to do something super, super tall and sleek, but also like a very bold statement. So the girl who came and bought those gold cubes that I had, I noticed that she had cubes like this that were checkers. So I was like, oh my God, I would love to see that in like a table. So I found this guy, this carpenter, and his name was Sam, because there was this other place and they were charging like $5,000 for the stools and the table and all that. It was like crazy. So I found this guy, Sam's Woodwork, who was incredible, and he makes whatever you want. It could be a bench, it could be a stool, it could be a literally whatever. And he also sent me some footage of that, so I'll insert that so you can see a little bit of behind the scenes for this table. He delivered it the other day, and when I tell you, I am literally obsessed. Like, the chairs are so good, the stools are so good, and I'm really excited about them because I'm getting more into doing my fashion reels, or my whatever, I don't know, reels on Instagram, and I can kind of use this as like a little prop, you know, to come next to me when I'm like posing and all that. So this was like super cute, and I die for this table. So that's the first thing. This is freaking heavy too. Okay. So then once we swing around, we have our kitchen area. This is a very different layout. It's more of an L shape. So in my other apartment, it was like just straight down the hallway was the kitchen, the entire thing. So I kind of like this more because it's more open. You've got a lot of sunlight coming in. I redecorated this. So I just wanted to do something like kind of funky and cool. We've got a plant, Rick and Morty. You can call either of them Rick and Morty, they don't mind. This Jonathan Adler canister, I was looking for that for literally like 3 months. I couldn't find it anywhere. It's sold out everywhere, and it says LSD and it's backwards, and I just thought it was really cool and really funky. So I wanted to do really clean white counters and not have too much on it, just to be a little bit more simplistic, even though it's like a lot. I just didn't want too much. I did find this really cute marble tray from Target, which I'm obsessed with, and I usually just put like chapstick, the glasses that I'm wearing for the week, and my keys in there. And then once you swing over here, we've got the living room area. Okay, so I've got to take my time in this place. First of all, these are 100% the chairs that I said I would literally like. I don't even know where to begin, but just know that these two chairs that I showed you in the last video, this is literally my dream couch. And I am obsessed. So the lady that I bought it from, she said that this was velvet gray, but it's actually green, and I don't mind it. It's like fine, but I am literally obsessed, 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 obsessed. I don't know how many times I can say I am freaking obsessed with this couch. I live for it. I would do anything for it, and now it's my new most prized possession that I have. So You know, similar to how Franklin flips his bricks, I flip furniture, and I find the best furniture, the most expensive, freaking $20,000. That plant, $1,000, you know what I mean? And I find this stuff and I flip it as if I were a scammer or a drug dealer or something like that, because I'm about this furniture life, you know what I mean? So I'm into these. Let me know what you think about them. They're low as heck to the ground. Italian furniture, baby, get into it. You know, we're very fancy in this unit, very like a little bit more upscale, a little bit more classy, a little bit more adult. And I love them. And the thing that I love about Italian furniture is that it's considered art in Europe. So they do like the MoMA, they have a lot of stuff like that. And like I said, over the past 2 years, I have really become like literally obsessed with Architectural Digest and just like falling in love with a lot of Italian furnitures. And these two, we're starting my collection. So this is a marble coffee table that I looked for literally a month. And one thing that I am really, really excited about is that I don't give up when I see a piece. I saw a piece like this on OfferUp. Literally, I wrote the lady, and like 2 seconds later, it was sold. And people were just selling this for like $2,000, and I'm like not into that. So I just kept looking, kept the faith, and that's what life is about. You keep looking and you keep your faith. It had like one tiny small crack in it, so she like marked it more than half off. So I was like, oh my god. The interior odds are oftentimes, they work in my favor. So I got this for a really great deal, and I wanted to like just add some spunk and some spice to it. So I added all of these these books that I put on the table. We've got The Alchemist, of course. We've got Sacred Woman, Queen of Fua. We've got a lot of James Baldwin. We've got Daniel Coleman, Emotional Intelligence. We've got The Four Agreements. We've got Dr. Miles Monroe. We got Toni Morrison. We've got The Power of Positive Thinking. And I'll probably like switch them out over time after I finish them all, but I just thought it was like a cute display. And then I found this gorgeous crystal rock from CB2. Now, I was like put on game with West Elm, and my last apartment was like pretty much all West Elm for the most part, and like some like thrifted items. But CB2, I didn't know y'all was like doing it like that. Like I was there back and forth because I like to try different stuff and see what works and see what doesn't. CB2 got some cute stuff, and they've got a little marble trend going on right now, and marble was kind of what I was going for, so it worked for me. And then I found this. Girl, I saw this. Some people really try it, or maybe some people are just rich, and I'm all for that too. But I like to save a cute coin. I saw this head right on Facebook Marketplace. She was selling this exact head, for $600. It was something like that, like $600, $700. And she's like, well, this is real. This is England. This is from this, blah, 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 like all this stuff. So I'm like, okay. But I wanted it, and like I said, one thing that I do admire about my interior decisions is that when I see something that I want, I will not stop until I get it. I found this head, and I named him DeVito for $13.99 at Ross, girl, Ross, okay? So I would say never listen to these high prices, because they can just say however much they want it to cost. Like this crystal, I bought it from CB2. Someone would sell the same crystal and say they got it from the ground for like $3,000. This, we gotta go back, baby. This is what I also thrifted at a estate sale. I was looking for this too. This is gonna be the same story for every piece, because like I said, I like to save a cute coin. I found this at an estate sale. I was looking for this. Now, I was looking for this mirror for months and months on end, and I finally found it. Obsessed with it. It works perfectly in this place. And the thing that I like about this is that we've got 2 windows here, so when I want to do my little selfies, it like works out very good for me. So I just placed that right there. I had saw somewhere in my studies when I was like creating my mood board, because I like creating mood boards in the meantime, in between time, of just interior stuff with different types of houses. So when I created this, I was like searching, and I was inspired by a bed that was sitting completely on the floor. But I was like, I don't know if that's gonna too much work like in this apartment. Like I do like that vibe, but maybe not for here. I think it would be really cool if I was like lifted off the ground, right? Boom. So I find this guy somewhere around here. He makes these beds, quoted me $5,000 to make this bed. $5,000. I don't know if I need to like get my money up or what, but like, that's not it. So I found another local carpenter. I really hope that I can marry someone that, number one, knows how to paint. That will work out great for me because I love these artwork pieces, but again, you know, whatever. And number two, that knows how to make things like a bed or like this, you know what I mean? Because that would help me, because I actually want to make furniture one day. I would love to make furniture and have it in like CB2 or something like that. Because you want to know something? Target, you guys have a lot of designers, and I go there and they're great. But I have yet to see a black designer in that home section, and maybe I can be the first. Who knows? I found this local carpenter. I'm like, okay, so this is what I want. I don't want it to be one. I want it to be two pallets, okay? And then I want it to be able to push it together like that. And instead of just having one leg, one leg, one leg, one leg, I want 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can you do that? Child, he said he could do that and more. He delivered this to me. 2 little pieces, put it up. The bed, that bed that I have, yeah, that's like old. It's like that style is very old. I should have got rid of that like probably 2 to 4 years ago, but that's okay, I'm on trend now. So I'm obsessed with this, and I just really think that it gives, I don't even know what it gives, but it gives something great. I bought this actually from IKEA in my last apartment. And when I had an updated apartment tour, I literally had an entire updated apartment tour that I was gonna post. I got that and this worked. I was gonna sell this, but then I was like, maybe I should wait and see, because with that wood, I think it would go great. So, boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. We got the bed, everything's good. Oh, also say hi to Bentley. Look, Papas. Yeah. He is so sweet and innocent and perfect. He hasn't made one mistake since the day he was born. Very neutral. I'm still into the neutrals. Neutral is good because it's not too loud, it's not too much. In my last apartment, girl, I still call myself saying I was getting funky with a green comforter. After like a day, I didn't like it. I just think white is so clean. And there's like this new trend too where it's like messy. It's like you make up your bed, but you don't. So it's like you sleep in it, you get up and you just throw it back and put the pillows on. I like that. And I showed my mom, she was like, girl, make that bed. I'm like, no, sweetie, you're not reading your Architectural Digest articles. This is in right now. We still got Louis from last time. I don't even know if that's his name, but that's his new name. He is doing very well and thriving, baby. And I've had him for a while. Now, to this painting. Okay, so gimme. I started off in this, y'all, I'm so out of breath, baby. I started off with that big painting. Remember the one that I said I was obsessed with? That was like my most prized possession. My really good Judy, she's just art sitting it for me. I swapped that for this because one, my OCD wouldn't allow one and one without something in the middle. So it either had to be just this or just something in the middle, but not both. So I got rid of that and I replaced it with this Circus Liquor painting. And I found this on OfferUp. Now, with this transaction, it was a little shady because the way she like photographed it and like without putting any measurements or anything like that, I thought it was literally gonna be like boom, 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 and fill up the whole wall. And it was delivered to me too. And when I saw it, it's literally like a board. But when it got here and when I put it up, I think that it goes perfectly with the place. I am absolutely, positively in love with Los Angeles. It's been my longest relationship that I have ever had in my entire life. And I want to live here forever and ever and ever, literally until the day that God says, okay, Brooke, it's time. It's time to come back and be with me. So this is this is a very famous, little location in Los Angeles. It's very popular. Anyone that's like from here would know exactly what it is. And one day I'll like go there and show you. But yeah, she just recreated the painting and I thought it was really cool. So that's my new artwork. And I wanted more artwork, but I was like, I wanted to try to do a little minimalistic vibe in here since it's like a more open layout. I don't want to have too much stuff, but whatever I do have, I just want it to be like, boom, bam. Thank you, Miss Ma'am. Finally was I able to get plants. Like I said in my last apartment, all my plants died, all of them. I believed in them, I spoke life into them, they still died on me because they didn't have light. And I had a little bit of light, but just not enough. Now I have so much light, literally. This plant has plants already growing. And I knew I could keep my plants alive, it just was circumstance. And that's the thing about life. Sometimes it's not about what's going on in front of you. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta have a little faith that things can change. First plant, her name is Bitch, I'm a little gangster, but you must say it like that. Love her, got all these plants from OfferUp. OfferUp, I'm telling you now, do not go to Rolling Greens for your plants. Go to OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace because there are a lot of local nurseries that put their plants on OfferUp and they sell them for more reasonable prices. This is Bitch, I'm a little gangster. This is She Wanna Be My Little Baby. And you please, when you come over to my house, say it like that, like the Kevin Gates song. Say it like that because that's how they recognize who they are. And this is Delilah. She's so cute, like a little lily, and I love her. And I got to see a cute thing from this guy off Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, that's kind of all that's here, and I'm just like growing those, and they're doing really great. Oh, and this is Bentley's little random box for all his toys, because this boy has his toys all over the house. Don't clean up, don't do nothing. That's mine. It's my son, so he's got to be accommodated. I don't really want him to feel like he's a dog. I know he is, but I don't want too much. You get where I'm going with that. I just want him to feel like the prince that he is. He's literally my angel, and I cannot live without him. I bought this. Look, good finds. OfferUp. OfferUp is that guy. OfferUp. I'm with you. A little Louis Vuitton. Oh, I also got I think that's either Vogue, in which one day I really, you guys know how Liza Koshy hosts the Met Ball for Vogue? I would really love to do that one day. Like I said, I wanted to be a news anchor. I don't even know if I gave a backstory about that, but I wanted to be a news anchor. The manager died, now I want to be an actress, blah, 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 blah. But I would love to do that in a very classy way and just interview, you know, all the good people that come in to see their fashions and their fabulousness. But I said all that. I have a Met coffee book table as well that I bought from the lady, and then a Louis Vuitton one. A passion for creation, art, fashion, and architecture, right? Literally everything that I love. And then just a little crystals. Now, ain't nothing in them crystals. Don't nothing go in it. Only thing that runs in this house is the blood of Jesus. I just like the crystals because they're nice, but it ain't nothing else going on in it. So to the saints that's watching, just know it ain't no type of nothing going on besides the blood. Now, let me show you the bathroom. Very cute, very simple, and it's given very much minimalistic. Now, I did minimalistic in here. So we've got, this is her name. Her name is, and all of them must go through 3 stages in order for its oil to flow. That's her name. Her name right here, and this is a praise plant, so that's why I made it anointed. I anointed these plants. This plant's name is the beating, the shaking, and the pressing. Okay, I'll say that again. And all of them must go through 3 stages in order for its oil to flow. That's her name. The shaking, the beating, and the pressing, and then your greater is coming. Shout out to Jakad and God. Love these plants. They're doing great. I knew I was very capable of being a plant mom. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 plants, and they're all thriving. And then this is just a eucalyptus, good for cleaning out the body of toxins and all type of stuff. And I just kept it very light and very clean. Got a little candle from CB2, soy, a little teak wood, a little tobacco, a little brown. I love brown. I'm into brown. Soap dispenser, and that's it. If I have any updates, I will for sure, come back on here. I really hope you enjoyed this new apartment. I gave it everything that I've got. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more day-to-day, cook with me, get ready with me, fashion, skits, like, I've got to bring the book of Brooke all together. Honestly, life has been whooping my ass every day, but we thank God for strength, we thank God for restoration, and we thank God for deliverance and healing. Because every time I get knocked down, I knock the ass back out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Look at this cutie. Just get his cute face. Look how cute he is.
You are the cutest boy I've ever seen in my whole life, and I just love you because I think you're perfect.
And yeah, we'll be back very soon. I think I'm about to start dropping. I gotta pick a day and be consistent, but I really want to start dropping like maybe every Wednesday, every Tuesday, every Monday. I don't know, something like that. But this is the second vlog because I posted 2 days ago 2 in 1 week. I'm about to go crazy. If you haven't checked that out, go check that out. Let me know what you think about everything in the comments. And yeah, more content coming soon. I love you very much. You are my world. You are my life. And oh my God, this angel is literally just like looking at me and like, I don't know what I really did to deserve him. Nothing, but I will literally lay my life on the line for that boy. On the line. My son. Don't ever do my son. For my son, I'm going to board for my son. And I love him. He loves me. See you next time. I'm out of breath, y'all. I'm still trying to recover from November. I'm trying to recover from November. Y'all out here acting a fool. Love you. Bye. Girl, I'm tired. I gave it all I